Welcome back. Sammy Rips, ripping on a Monday afternoon. Getting ready for the kids to get off the bus, getting ready to go to work. So I figured, hey, we make enough videos, might as well make another one, man. We've done so much pack rips lately. I haven't got to do any recaps. So this is going to be, as you can tell, our 90s recap. Here's my Chipper Jones rookie card, my two Derek Jeters. Figured, that goes perfect with the background for today. Anybody who collected cards back in the 90s when I did remembers those cards for sure. So today we're going to do our Frank the Tank Thomas, because I've got tons of those. I was going to make a short video, but I'm already rambling. And I got a lot of Frank Thomas cards. He was when I collected back in the day. I just liked him, man. I don't know. So we're going to get right into this, because I got a lot to go over here. Starting off, oh, by the way, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I forgot to mention that. 1994 Upper Deck. The future is now. 25 years old. You guys seen his, was it the Nucenex? Oh, geez, I'm butchering it. You know what I'm talking about, his commercials. I can't even think of the, I'm a butcher. So there you go, Frankie boy. Next one we got is 94 Collector's Choice. You guys remember that card? Old Frank the Tank. 90, man, my eyes are bad. You got, bear with me, 92 Collector's Choice. So earlier on, Frank Thomas. Let's just read them up there. It's closer. We got the old Fleer 91. All Cecil Fielder and Frank Thomas. That's a cool card. We have Fleer 93. It's really Frank Thomas's. Score 96. And last year's I collected cards. We have Upper Deck 93 Future Heroes. So I think his rookie year was 90. That'd have been his third year in. Very cool. 5-year anniversary Upper Deck. Best hitters of the future. Oh, it's the Ted Williams best hitters of the future. From 93. We got the whole 92 leaf. Now look at these things, man. These cards are beat. Those are ones I played. Look at that corner. Those are the ones I traded a lot. We had, oh man, this is another beat up one. Look at that corner. The old 92, Frank Thomas, Edgar Martinez. Just beat to all heck, but you know what? It's cool. We have, that's a cool Upper Deck. What year is this one? 95 Upper Deck. Got the Upper Deck. We have our Leaf 93. That's a cool card. Third year Frank Thomas. We have our 94 Tops. Fred McGriff. You guys remember him? The crime dog, they call him. Tops Gold, Frank Thomas. Fred McGriff. Not numbered. Not checked. Got the old 92 Classic. Some of the old cards talk about how back in the day these weren't very expensive or popular cards. And I seen they're doing these football classic hobby boxes, pulling monsters. So it seems like classics came a long way since the 90s, but that's cool. Early Frank Thomas Classic. The old Top Stadium Club. That was a good brand back in the day. What year we got here? It's easy for me to look for the camera. It's like a magnifying glass. 95. Best seat in the house, that one's called. I wish I would have. That card's worth a lot more back in the day. This is a dope card back in the day. 94 Fleer Ultra, the hitting machine. That's cool. Like I said, oh, that's 10 of 10. Not printed, but not that stamp print like we're like, oh, here's a cool one. I had an attempt to drop it. 91s. That's his first year. Look at him. Look how young he was in that one. That's a 91 Frank the Tank. Now, this card's cool. It almost looks like, and I'm going to show you that card here next, just to kind of show you what they did back in the day. So this looks, they're trying to do the Top Studio kind of look, but as you see here, promo card. Remember, like I showed my buddy, this is buddy the other day. This is the one that came in those plaques that you could get from the carnivals and the card shows, those stands and stuff. They had the wood plaque, the black wood plaque with the player's name underneath. But so that's what they were trying. That's the promo card. But here's the real version. See, this is what they were trying to kind of mimic in the promo. And you know what? I really wish I would have saved those little plaques right now, because I mean those plaques would be worth a little something, especially my Jordan one. But you see the print on this one You can tell it's reprinted, but this is the, so that's the promo. This is the real version, baby. This was the cool card they had back in the day for collected Frankie Thomas. Just as perfect. I have both of them. I can show you the promo and the real version. The knockoff, if you will. We just call them the knockoffs back then. Maybe nowadays they're worth money because of the pro. But those cards back in the day, most people threw out. Because it was just like, oh, these are crap. These ain't the real card. Top Stadium Club. Another one. That's cool. What year we got here? Let's see, where am I looking? 95. 95 Top Stadium Club. Let's see what we got. Now, these are my better ones towards the bottom here. Or well, not a couple better ones here. We'll get these ones out of the way. Because these ones are kind of beat. These ones step to the outer shoulder. These ones. We got our. Let me see the back first. I can't read it unless I use this. Isn't that hilarious? I might need glasses finally. 95 Collector's Choice. Frank Thomas. Now, these ones were cool because I'll show you why. This is 94 Collector's Choice, but it has that little special edition thing on there. So it makes it more valuable, if it even is valuable anymore. I have no idea. This is a dope one. 92 Fleer Ultra. Early Frank. Second year Frank. Look at him. Baby. Or was that his first year? Here's his rookie year. I got the cards right here. 90. Tops 90. I don't know. We'll check that in a second. You guys remember these Donner's triple play at corners beat? I remember when these came out. Those were cool being kids. This one ain't Frank, but it goes with it because it's... Remember the groundbreaking with the... from Comiskey Park? What's it? U.S. Cellular Stadium? Or U.S. Cellular Park or something it's called now. So 1991 Upper Deck. Show you a little brief history on Comiskey Park. Past and present, really nice. The new Comiskey Park. It's not called the new Comiskey Park. It's called U.S. Cellular or something. But I haven't been to the new since it's been that. I remember going to the games in the 90s when it was Comiskey Park still, so that's cool. And here we go. I got some cool ones coming up here. Some more Frank the Tank. Oh, there we go. We're trying to do this again. You guys know how I am with this stand. Now, this is a dope card. 94. Sorry, I got to read the back first. Topps Gold. That's cool. Black. Oh, it's the black gold. That was the hot card back in the day. If you had this, I should have sold this card. It was worth money. So, that's one of my old school ones I love a lot. These ones oh, no, hold on here. Let's do the old 93 Topps. Look at that corner. Holy cow. Look at that. That crease, that corner. Oh, yeah, this one got thrown around. Look at these. But you know what? I like that because A, this card ain't worth a whole lot, but B, that's childhood. I've held this card in my hand since the 90s. Like, well, not straight since, but you know what I mean. That's cool, man. So that's a card I've had since back in the day. Now, this one, I've talked about these packs. It's got that look to it. These packs, you buy the 3 cards. And the Sport Flicks, there we go, the Sport Flicks. And most of the times, the cards you got were junk. Especially this is the 95, like the 93, 94 ones are really junk. So that was a dope card to have back in the day. Yeah, let's see if I can take the cover off and give you the real effect here. The Sports effect. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. That was 90s. 90s high tech. Now you see these cards, and it's like, holy cow, how did they even do that? Little throwback here. Next one I like for sure. The old 92 Upper Deck Home Run Heroes. Another dope one. 92 Upper Deck. So that's like, there's a good home side to side. That's like what they call them, the variations nowadays. I don't know what they call them back then. So that's the base and that's the variation. But 2 cool Frank Thomas cards. I like those back in the day. Excuse me. Another one that's cool. First year. Is this a rookie year or first year? 90 was, okay, so 90 was the rookie year. But you guys like these old bright yellow Fleer 91. Anybody that collected back then knows what that is. Look at that terrible picture. It's so blurry, man. Now, this one was dope. You guys liked this card back in the day. The Pro Visions, man. A little beat up down there, but I played it. This card got traded around a lot with me and my buddies. That's a little beat up, but I'm not going to take it out. You can kind of see. A little scuffing on the corner, a little crease there, but not bad for having this card since the 90s, like early 90s. Like I was in decent shape being a punk kid. And the old Time Bomb, remember that? Give me a focus. There we go. The old Time Bomb. The Fleer Pro Visions. The last 2 I got, I have showed in a recent video, but it was a very long time ago when I was first starting, so I mixed it in with other videos. But you guys like this one. Remember this one? The 91 Upper Deck. Now, I remember we were kids, the controversial middle finger there. Oh, it's the flip off the camera card, being punk kids. Like, oh, yeah, he's flipping the camera off. So, let me, let's still leave that one in the comments below. Is that purposely, you think, or is that just kind of his hand? I don't know. Let's do that one in the comments. Do you think Frank was flipping the camera off and trying to look away? Like the old Billy Ripken card? Remember that card from I think it was, what was it? 89 Fleer? He had, like, they were taking a photo shoot of him, and he wrote, well, I'll say it on here. He wrote fuckface on the end of his bat, like on the very bottom of the bat, because he had it around his shoulder, like, so the bottom part of the bat down there. And so we took the picture, he held that part of the bat up, and you guys know the story about that card. So, of course, Fleer discontinued the card and tried covering it up and made, like, I think it was 3 different versions of it. But, so nowadays, if you get the one, if you can find the one, it's the only Billy Ripken card worth any money, is the one where he's got F face written on his bat. So look for that one. Look it up online. That's kind of a funny story. He actually does a podcast interview, that's real quick, about that, where he says, like, well, what's your dad and older brother? Because, his older brother was Cal Ripken Jr., and his dad was Cal Sr. Just the way he described, like, yeah, I was just kind of waiting for Dad to basically chew my ass on that one, which, back in the day, the old school dads didn't mess around like that. So last Frank card, got 2 minutes again, tried not to. You guys love this one. This one I've had since way back in the day. This is, my friends, if you're a Frank Thomas collector, this is one of the cards you want. 1990 Topps. The other card you want if you're a Frank Thomas collector, or was, I'm not anymore, but is the one that has no name on front. That card's still selling for good bucks. When it says rookie card, they messed up. Topps did. So this is another good example of what you guys call error cards and all that stuff. Like how like I said, the Jose Uribe whole controversy. Oh, it's an error card because his date of birth is wrong. No, it's an error card if they correct it. This one was corrected. So some snuck out without his name on, snuck out of the factory or got in box without his name on the front. Topps realized it, corrected it. Therefore, that version is considered an error card because this is the correct version. And believe you me, that error card, Benito and my boys that watch us, that card's still selling for money. So that's what we're going to end with. Oh, Frank the Tank rookie card. You guys love that card. God bless. One of my favorite cards. And we're going to do another video tonight. I texted my buddy today that my buddy Lapeer that we were opening boxes with last night. And I was in Rockford buying stuff for the sink and he had to get a box. I'm like, I got to do my basketball, Panini Contenders basketball because I've never done one. So hopefully that's as hot as the one his son opened last night. The 2 his son opened last night. So we will do another video after work. For now, much love. Peace out. God bless.